Hey, how's it going? We're out here at Trail Hero, Sand Hollow, and brought Constance Nunes out with us again.
Hey.
I think you came out with us last year, right?
Yeah.
We built this for SEMA last year, and we've been doing modification after modification. Scotia's been coming out with a lot of new products, and they've been developing them with this build. All right, so to talk about these mounts a little bit more and to kind of show you the functionality of them, you have the fire extinguisher mount. Now this mount is actually a billet mount that holds everything in from their base clamp system. Very similar to this mount right here, which is their small strap mount with the base clamp system. That holds a flashlight. That flashlight is also a jumper from Scotia, so you can actually jump a vehicle with it. All right, so under the hood of this thing, obviously you're gonna find that Odyssey battery. Now, traditionally, as Constance just found out, you don't have to use your clamps, because what Scotia's done is they've literally taken their jumper and it plugs directly into it. Boom. Push the button and you jump it. Now next to that Odyssey battery is gonna be a fuse block distribution from EFX, part of Scotia. So you got a ton of EFX wiring and RCAs that run this whole system. It is a Kicker audio sound system, which is obviously one of the best.
Oh, it sounds amazing. It looks great. It's super clean. And you just fold your seat down and it's like it's not even there.
I say we take this thing for a rip and see how this audio sounds.
All right.
Let's go. Let's just kind of like start up here and kind of work down that way. All right, so you have the NEX S1 camera. Now what's really cool about that camera is whether you're on the street or off-road, we've kind of used it for both, but the average consumer would use that as like a camera that when they're driving in traffic, things like that, and they want to document something, or they want like that safety to protect them. So this system right here is one that I really prefer. It's their Pro Clip. So we use this in a lot of our rigs that we off-road in. Our phones stay exactly in place. You don't have to have any secondary things to hold it. It's there. And then you can actually slide it over so you can use it.
Okay,
which is really
I like
cool
that.
too.
Yeah.
The next one is their Qi charger. What's cool about this one is if you notice that, as soon as you slap a phone on this thing that has wireless charging,
like a little hug.
It literally
is
exactly, and it holds it right in place for you.
And it's charging,
which is really cool, and it is wireless charging. And then coming down, this is their dual output charger that plugs into like a regular just 12 volt.
Okay.
Kicks it off so you can have two different plugs in. So in theory, if you had like their dual charger, you could have 4 things plugged in. Now, something that we were just given that you and I are kind of playing around with is their new dual Usbc. What's cool about this thing is it's gonna charge your phone as fast as possible. And the newer phones coming out, they'll be able to sustain 20-watt charging, and this thing's actually dedicated 20 watts on each port, so it is a 40-watt charger. Now this is the integrated touch control system that they've designed for anyone who's gonna be installing a lot of accessories on a vehicle. And literally, you don't have to add any other toggle switches,
it's
anything.
2 seconds.
It's just literally integrated into the vehicle itself. You didn't even know all that was there.
No.
You were just like, oh cool, like that's a cool dash that came
Yeah.
in this vehicle. And you didn't realize that was all Scotia stuff.
No, it looks factory.
Correct.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I love that.
Well, awesome. Well, let's take this thing out and rip it, and let's go see how that stuff works.
Cool.